Gemini, hi and welcome back to my channel. I'm your host Tina and this is your weekly tarot reading. This one is May 10th to the 16th. Now we are doing things a bit differently. I don't know if you can see up here, I did put them in boxes. We're going to take a look at the recent past, the current situation, the near future, what's coming towards you. And then we are going to close off your readings at the end by pulling a few cards to get some advice from the universe. All right, let's see what's happening for you. All right, wow, strength. Strength was like, I could feel it almost. Let's see, Gemini. Let's take a look. All right, I'm gonna stop it here. Recent past, we got death. Wow. Something is outdated. Something had to go. But death can be very uncomfortable. But I see you're currently in this place where I feel like you're kind of empowered and you're overcoming it. But the recent past is death. And this definitely can speak of an absolute ending. But it's definitely about old ways trying to exit your life. Something here is really trying to remove itself. It's outdated. The current situation this week, you have the Four of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and the Six of Wands. So this, first of all, with the Knight of Cups and the Six of Wands, this is definitely indicating that you are making progress, even if it may not seem like it, because I know death can be an uncomfortable energy. But that's definitely indicating that you are making progress, even with that Knight of Cups. I think some of you are definitely letting your intuition guide you, and it's kind of leading you along the way. The Four of Swords just indicates, you're undergoing some healing. Maybe you're taking an actual break this week, but this is definitely representing some rest and recovery. Somewhere where you're needing healing or you're needing to regain your strength, just kind of needing to take a break here, right? Because you've been through it a little bit, especially with death being in the recent past. And then in the near future, you have the Knight of Swords, you have the Six of Pentacles, and you have the Queen of Swords. There's a lot of mental energy. It's like you come in after taking a break here. It's like you come in like just thinking super clear, maybe ready to get some stuff off your chest, maybe feeling more confident as well with that Knight of Swords. But the Queen of Swords is also ready to kind of cut stuff out that are no longer serving her, right? Like things that are no longer working. If that's what I have to do to kind of restore the balance here, whether it's within yourself, within a relationship, a situation here. But this is you really coming in and ready to make head over heart decisions. Gemini, you are the air element, and that's what's happening here. This is the near future. This is communication, but it can come through a little bit sharp, but it's very intellectually clear, intellectually sharp. Let's go in and clarify all of these energies. All right, but right now, death is the only major arcana on your spread, and so that's really indicating major transformation here. Something here that is no longer familiar, right? That's basically what death is saying. But it is always an upgrade. So as much as death can be really uncomfortable, yeah, you see the cards act up, and I see immediately the Three of Swords. But then I see the Sun. So, what do they say? It's always darkest before the dawn. All right, clarify, please, for Gemini. All right, we're going to stop it here for you. Queen of Cups is at the bottom. Six of Wands in the recent past. Yeah, definitely this week, you're making major progress this week. The cards are really indicating that this is a week where you're kind of taking a break. You're moving on from maybe what was a very difficult energy. But it's clear by the near future as well that we're not done here, right? There's still, areas of the situation that need closure, need conversation. They're just not completely done yet while something is trying to close out. Recent past, you got the Six of Wands and death. So I feel like you've already come from a place recently where you have been already moving on, right? The Six of Wands is saying that you were able really to walk away from a situation here feeling good, feeling victorious, which also can make you feel a lot better, feel more confident to keep fighting and to keep going. But whatever it was, it did kind of take a lot of energy from you, because the current situation this week, you got the Four of Swords twice. The Star is here as well. The Six of Swords is here. And the Six of Wands is here. All of this is indicating, like, in this period of, like, if you, I mean, you know, you have the Four of Swords twice. And so, like, even though these cards talk about movement and progress, you could be in this place where you're just kind of spending time alone. Again, like, you know, time meditating, time praying, time in nature, just like quality time away from all of the hustle, the bustle, all of the life's distractions. And while you're taking that time to, like, take a break, to heal, you know, to just, like, I don't know, spend time with yourself. While you're doing all that, it may not feel like you're making progress, but the cards here definitely are indicating that you are in this state of transition. You are healing. The Star is here as well this week. And so this can even be like a wish come true in the long run, right? That's what this can end up being. Like, what's that saying? Today's bad can be tomorrow's boon, right? It can end up being something that you're thankful and grateful for. So I just feel a lot of progress this week. You know, again, I just feel like you're gaining control. If your thoughts are overwhelming in the past, I feel like you're in a much healthier place this week, really in a position to really build up your strength here and to keep going in whatever direction. To just keep going along with life, right? Something felt difficult and now you're like transitioning that out. But while you're feeling a bit good this week, in the near future coming towards you, I think some things will come to a head. It really kind of feels like that this week. You have the Knight of Swords. Clarifying the Knight of Swords is the Five of Wands. So this, honestly, for me, very much feels like an argument. Maybe there's another air sign coming your way. Justice is here as well. So, of course, take with that what you will. Libra could be here. That stands out very strongly, but there's so many swords. Anyhow, we have the Five of Wands with the Knight of Swords. It really just looks like something comes through and passions are clashing, words are clashing. Feels very much like a fight here. But sometimes it's the kind of fight that, like, as much as it was ugly, it could be what leads you into a place of balance. Because right after that, you get both Justice and the Six of Pentacles in the near future. And these both indicate a sense of balance being restored. They're also cards of karma, right? Cause and effect. And like we said here, it's like somebody's coming through. Somebody has something to say here. Still somebody has something to get off their chest here. And like, of course, we're here because like somebody's actions or words led us here. Justice is, you know, you could really be thinking about your choices this week, and that could just really be taking center stage in your mind. That's also a big indicator here with the Queen of Swords as well. Also, not to mention, clarifying the Queen of Swords is another Knight of Swords. So it's just such strong air energy. Also feels like somebody's charging in. It just feels like, it's like almost like two titans are coming head to head here, really. Like just like two heavy hitters in a way. But something needs to be kind of aired out. That's really the energy here. It needs to come out at this point, right? It's like a conversation here. Something here that's difficult. But I think as much as a conversation can feel difficult and it can feel like maybe things fall more apart, it doesn't feel that way with the cards. But let's go in and let's get some advice for you. Let's get some advice from the universe. What's the best advice for Gemini this week? Let's see. All right. I'm going to stop it here for you. Eight of Wands is at the bottom. That is a very high action card. All right, wow. Powerful cards come out for you for the advice. Really interesting. You have the Seven of Wands and the Hermit. This is advice from the universe. Okay, obviously the Hermit says we need to go within. I think you need to go within here about where you stand. If I didn't have to like go into too many words and too many details, I mean, the Hermit literally says go within. Listen to your heart, listen to the voice within. You know, really just listen to the inner guidance system. Follow your inner compass. You know what that means. You know, the Seven of Wands talks about taking a stand and defending where you stand. And I just think you really have to go within right now and just really decompress. You've come a long way. Ask yourself where you stand. Why do you stand there? And as long as you feel good and things feel aligned, then you're good. You know, that's all the, you know, that's the advice. Go within about where you stand. And really think, just basically entertain all the thoughts that come up. Listen to every thought that comes up. See what feelings come up, what images come up, and just spend time alone with it. And then from there, that's it. That's the advice from the universe. It's basically saying you don't need the tarot, you don't need Tina, you don't need this. All you do is need to go within and you'll have the answers. So I'm going to leave it there for you, Gemini. I did like this style. I hope you did too. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Hope it resonates. If it does, make sure to hit like and subscribe so you don't miss any of these weekly readings. I'm going to leave it there for you. Bye, Gemini.